People go to school sometimes. When they concentrate on the wrong things, they forget that you're supposed to do your best. Focus, work as hard as you can, give it your best shot, and leave it to Allah. They forget that you have a capacity as a human being. Do your best, and then if you fail, it's okay, you're not the first person to have failed. And like I always say, you will never be the last person to have failed. There will be people after you who will fail. But you need to know how to navigate through that failure. Get up and pick up the pieces and go and do it again. And if you try again and you still fail, you might want to change course the third time or fourth time. You might want to choose something else. I know of someone who wanted to become a doctor. They didn't make the grades. They ended up becoming a businessman. And there was a time when they built a clinic and they employed doctors. And that's why I always laugh when I say, you're crying, but remember, you didn't make all those A's. Perhaps Allah wanted you to make B's and C's, because usually those who have A's work for those who have B's and C's, right? It happens, doesn't it? So it's okay. I'm not discouraging you from becoming a doctor and so on, but I am saying when your plan doesn't go as per your desire or your wish, remember ultimately it's the plan of Allah that is going to come to pass, whether you like it or not. While we're saying that, don't become complacent and don't think for a moment that, well, you know, it's Allah's plan anyway, so let me just chill, and you know what, whatever's going to come to pass will come to pass. Because Allah's plan is amazing. He gives you a capacity and He asks you to do. So if you don't do, you are to blame. But if you do, then He wants you to go one step further to believe that still what we have chosen for you will happen. So if a person says, why should I study when Allah's already written whether I passed or fail? I would tell them, well, you don't know whether you're going to pass or fail, do you? So work as hard as you can and then let's see. Because if you did not work hard, perhaps Allah wrote for you that you were going to be foolish by not working hard. Therefore, you were going to fail. You have yourself to blame. Why do you have yourself to blame? Because you are guilty of not doing what you're supposed to be doing. But if you did what you were supposed to be doing, what you've left is outside of the capacity given to you by Allah. God-given capacity that you have. You utilized it to the best of your ability. Then you failed, you're not to blame. No, it's a capacity as a human being that you had, or you made a mistake. When I was studying, I remember a time when we had an exam paper, and one of the questions, I had studied them before the exam, and I was so excited when I saw the question that I actually made a mistake answering it because of the excitement. And a lot of the times with many children, and even as you grow older, we are guilty of answering wrongly simply because in our excitement, we didn't read the question fully. So many educators or teachers will tell the learners or students, make sure you read the question fully and understand it before you begin to answer it.